Hi again, fellow table topics enthusiasts. This video is going to be about another organizational strategy for table topics. I'm going to choose the next one in line on that document that I sent you about becoming a successful table topic speaker. And so this timeline one is, what did we do in the past? What are we doing in the present? And where do we go from here? So with this one, again, I'm just going to give you an example. I'm not saying that these are perfect at all, but I'm just giving you a sense of what that might be like if you chose to use your timeline structure for table topics. I am going to use the topic of COVID, the big topic. So if you were to get a topic like that, you could talk about it any way you like. I'm going to talk about it in terms of Thunderbird. So here we go. Madam Table Topics Master, fellow Toastmasters, and welcome guests. COVID. What I'd like to do this evening is to talk about how Thunderbird Toastmasters has adapted to the pandemic situation, which has been with us for a year now. Of course, in the past, pre-pandemic, we used to meet weekly at New Horizons. We met in a horseshoe-shaped room. We had water glasses at every table. The Toastmaster of the evening would print off paper copies of the agenda. And everything was fine. We'd shake hands with each other. We'd hug each other. If somebody had the sniffles, we didn't think too much about it, which in retrospect might have not been so wise. But anyway, that's what it was like in the past, is we never thought anything would change truly. And now, since the pandemic started, and it was about a year ago that everything shut down, we haven't met now since, I think, February, probably maybe the first week in March of 2020. We haven't met in person. So what is that like for us? Well, it meant that we had to figure out Zoom. We had to make some arrangements to learn how to use the platform and to buy a year subscription, to be sure that we had a Zoom master who understood the basics of how it worked. And it gives us the opportunity to record speeches, of course, and to send them to the speakers. So we've adapted, and in some ways it's been, I think, an advantage, because we've had people from outside Victoria join the club. And there have been challenges as well, like technical difficulties and that kind of thing. Where do we go from here? Well, this is something I think we need to decide as a club. At what point do we feel safe to meet in person? Is it after everybody has been vaccinated? Will there be people that are still concerned about meeting? Maybe older people in the club might really be concerned, where the younger people might think it was worth it. I think it's important to have an executive committee and invite the club to talk about that perhaps this summer. Madam Table Topics Master. Okay, so that was 2 minutes, 25 seconds. And that was, again, just the structure of the then, now, and the future, which you could use for anything. And that was just an example using COVID. So I hope that's helpful, and see you soon.